Okay, so if you don't know, Emily Hartridge was a YouTuber who had over 350,000 subscribers and over 142 million views. She also did some TV presenting and guested in other people's YouTube videos. She also had a large Instagram following, which became her home for discussing mental health issues, something that she did do sometimes on her YouTube channel, but said she didn't want that to be her thing on there. On YouTube, I'd say it was her personality that charmed tens of thousands of people, sometimes millions of people, to watch her 10 Reasons Why videos, which covered modern day topics such as sex, love, relationships, gender, that sort of thing. Unfortunately, Emily died a year ago when she was 35, when a lorry struck her on her electric scooter. I discovered her in late 2013 when she was pushing 100,000 subscribers and had been going a couple of years. I believe her video, 10 Reasons Why Women Watch Porn, kind of propelled her, and I'm kind of ashamed to say I saw that and that was the reason I clicked on it. But that led to me looking forward to watching her videos every Monday. She then also started to make videos about mental health, which was just incredible. So I'd really look out for those videos as well, and over the years it became a great help. Towards the end of 2016, I was in a really quite bad place. My depression was getting really bad again. I ballooned up to a very unhealthy weight for me of 17 stone and 4 pounds, and I'd returned to daily drinking and heavy drinking. And one evening I decided to look back on the mental health videos that she posted, and I got a real pickup, and I then re-watched some of the 10 Reasons Why videos that I loved. And that really worked for me on that particular occasion. It was a turning point for me to pick myself back up again. So last year when Emily died, something really weird happened. I actually had a really bad time for quite an extended period. I was really affected. I was sad, I was distracted. And when I was at work, people were even saying to me, "You all right? You seem not quite yourself." And this went on for quite a while. Now, why would that happen? Now, I was a big fan of Emily Hartridge, but I wasn't a fan who particularly interacted with her in any way, because many did. So I started to ponder why. Why am I affected like this? Now, I hate to be cliche and mimic Emily Hartridge, but once I'd thought of this, let's face it, there was just no way of stopping it. Here are 5 reasons why. 1. Well, quite simply, it is sad when someone dies, isn't it? That's just natural. 2, I did have a bit of a discussion with my dad about this, and he pointed out that Emily was someone who was a similar age to me, so that was bound to kind of affect me a little bit more. She was actually slightly younger than me, so in terms of philosophy of life, it does kind of hit you and make you think. 3, I haven't got any hair. I think I was suffering from guilt a little bit, because despite being a fan, I had noticed that she hadn't been posting on Mondays, but hadn't really thought a lot of it. And it was only after about 6 weeks I thought I'd look into it. And also I had heard about the accident, but hadn't put 2 and 2 together, even though I must have heard her name in the reports and things. So I was kind of a fan, but a latecomer to the news, and felt a bit guilty about that, I guess. 4. Number 4 is grief. Now, I try to avoid celebrity or idol worship, as it were, because I just don't think it's a very healthy thing. And I don't think that's what I did with Emily Hartridge. But, I did watch her videos for like nearly 7 years every Monday, and all the extra videos she posted, and did watch her Instagram posts daily for a long time. So in that sense, it had all become a big part of my life. And it just suddenly, sadly, ended. And when something like that happens, you sort of need to go through some sort of grieving process. And how do you do that with a person who actually you didn't actually know? Stepping out of it and looking into it as an outsider, it seems ridiculous. Oh, what's wrong? Why are you so sad now? Someone I watch on YouTube's died. But I think that is the reason. Something big and significant in my life was gone. And how do you deal with that? Eventually, I decided to do the big task of watching all her videos right from like 2011 to 2019 in order, which took a very long time. And I think that was kind of my way, if you see what I mean. 5. So following on from point 4, point 5 is mental health more generally. So I'd kind of made Emily Hartridge and her videos, as I said earlier, kind of part of my mental health support, as it were. And I hope this doesn't sound like I'm being critical of Emily Hartridge, because I'm not, and I think she would have agreed with me on this point. Watching videos, listening to what YouTubers say, listening to what celebrities say kind of thing, everything is a help, but there's no substitute at all for getting the right help, for getting connected with local mental health support networks, for seeing your GP, for seeing a counsellor locally, rather than things that are out there kind of in the virtual world, which, don't get me wrong, might be helpful, but you do need some things personal to you and that are there and real as well. So that's it, and Emily Hartridge has gone. Please check her channel out. It was just amazing. I loved it. I've linked it below and also included a playlist of sort of my top 20 Emily Hartridge videos from her channel. It's kind of my top 20, but I've also tried to throw variety in there. So some of her mental health videos, her vlogs, and a video of her singing, and that, as well as just the 10 reasons why, which were my favourite. So thank you, Emily Hartridge, for all the laughs, all the help, and the fact that you're still keeping me thinking now. And yes, I did only make it 5 reasons because I wanted to get to do 5. I hope everyone's okay, and if you're not, that's okay too. Be kind to yourself, give yourself some time, and when you are ready, try again. Thank you.